Hello ladies and gentlemen, Epi here, thank you guys for tuning in. I will be casting mTw versus Infused today, and yeah, basically we've had some major technical issues. Actually, this game was supposed to be happening yesterday, and even today I can't get my expert to broadcast for me. Toby manages to do that for some reason, and all the others as well, but I can't, so I hope they will release a fix for this. I know I told you guys I will be streaming. I did my best, but it just didn't work. So this will be a VOD basically for you guys, and here we go into the game. We have mTw on the dire side, we have Infused on the Radiant. Let me quickly see here if I can do this here. Alright, I'll make this a little bit smaller. Okay, yeah, we've had major technical issues lately, so sorry for that delay, but you will find this here on YouTube later on, and soon I hope I will have my stream fixed. Okay, guys, Infused banned out Shadow Demon first. Kind of unusual. Don't know if they have anything in particular planned. The Lycan ban in response from mTw looks more like it though. Also, I had no chance to check my sound settings and all that stuff, so I just hope it all works out. Okay, second ban now coming out of Infused. We have Wagamama Mini. Who's Cupid? Cupid Donnie. That's EGM, I think. Enter God mode. Hexor, a German player, is going to be standing in for Infused, and Fishbone will finish up the team. Leshrak also banned out from Infused. I agree with that ban. If you don't plan on picking him, then you should ban him in the first three, just because he's so versatile and he's been a really nice asset to teams. I would actually like to see his win percentage. Nature's Prophet banned out of mTw here. Also quite the powerful hero. So what do we have left here? We have Panda left. We have Invoker left. We have, I think, Train's also in now. I think even Ogre Magi is in the pool now as well. So we have some really, we have potentially some really new teams coming out of this game here. Third and last ban for Infused now. Are they going to go for Invoker? Are they going to maybe leave Strong Hero? Well, they have the first pick, so they might want to, yeah, they get rid of Chen. So Enchantress still in the pool. Let's see how mTw responds to this ban and what they're going to pick for their last. Lately, I actually prefer having second pick. Just having those two heroes that you can still pick, and you just ban out heroes like Broodmother is still in the pool. Darkseer was still in the pool, is banned out now from mTw. And having two picks left after that first one from your enemy is generally the more advantageous position, I think. Unless you are like some really nice strategist and you can just totally anticipate the two response pick from your enemies and then have a strategy planned out and then basically seal the deal in the draft phase with the last two picks. First pick for Infused. They do pick the Invoker, okay, so relatively standard. Are they gonna... Let's see what mTw is gonna respond with. They're gonna go with the Broodmother. I think it's gonna be... Don't even know who their Broodmother player is, to be honest. Interested to see what their last pick, second pick is going to be. Perhaps a Brewmaster.
Enchantress.
There's Enchantress. Probably in anticipation of the fact that Chen was already banned out and that Infused would most likely grab up that jungle hero. Also, Enigma is still in the pool. Tidehunter as well. Tidehunter hasn't been picked that often lately, and that kind of surprises me, to be honest, because he's been such an asset in team fights, but maybe just... going out of fashion here slowly. Infused now with the two picks. Brewmaster, as I said, still in the pool. It would really surprise me if he didn't get picked up in the first three. And they go Sand King, Crystal Maiden. So they go for the epicenter and the stun. Also a direct counter to Brood, of course. That scaling that caustic finale will make life really tough for Brood. And it would really interest me to see with this game how they will play the Brood, because there's been quite a lot of discussion lately coming out of the interview with Aoi 2000 whether or not you should go for an Orchid first or skip the Orchid and then go straight into a Manta style. And Venomancer gets picked up, so all the heroes that would usually be seen in the first three picks and bans, well, not all of them, but a bunch, such as Brewmaster and Lone Druid, as he gets banned out here from Infused with their fourth ban, get completely omitted here. So that's interesting. Wow. So completely screwing up my anticipation of this draft phase, and maybe even confusing Infused here as well. Maybe they didn't expect Brewmaster to stay in the pool. Crystal Maiden is picked up for Infused, so it would really surprise me if mTw let that Brewmaster through, because Brewmaster Maiden is such a powerful lane. It's a really powerful lane. Invoker most likely going to head toward the middle lane. And the big question mark for Infused at the moment would be, will they give a lot of farm to the Sand King, or will he take a secondary role? Play that 3 or 4 spot. Enigma gets banned out here. So, yeah. Basically removing... What do they have left as a potential jungler? Darkseer is gone, Prophet is gone. Although Prophet, I prefer Prophet on the mid lane, so he gets lots of levels and can leave the lane quickly for ganks. Yeah, Enigma's gone for the jungler. Obviously Enchantress as well as Chen won't be on the Infused side either, so... But as far as Nightstalker gets banned, also a powerful pick that hasn't seen that much play lately. More from the CIS side. Teams such as Dara and Navi like to play that hero, Nightstalker, but even so, lately he hasn't been picked that much. Dara has been playing around with Train Protector a lot, maxing that aura out and going for insane push. I would like to see how this works out against top tier teams. Yeah, so last ban for mTw now. What junglers are left? Am I missing any major junglers? That's the question. They have Chen's gone. As far as I know, Valve has not yet fixed that issue. I don't even know if that's a bug or not with the, with the Smoke of Deceit. Puppey utilizes that to great effect, picks up someone as like a Pugna or even a Shadow Demon, and then already comes out of the jungle same level, almost same level as a solo laner. And Earthshaker gets picked out, so mTw really don't want to deal with strong teamfight heroes as well as anti-pushers. Well, understandable in terms of the Broodmother, because a blinking Earthshaker with an Echo Slam with all these spiderlings and units can really wreak some havoc. But they do have the Sand King already, so I don't know if they would have actually gone for the Earthshaker here. Brewmaster still in there, and if I'm not mistaken, Brewmaster, Ogre Magi, as well as Train Protector are still in the pool. I'd really like to see one of those 3 heroes. More so Ogre Magi or Train. So what could they go for here? I do think they need one of those really, like one of these carry heroes. I know an Exort Invoker, well, teams have been playing Invoker on Quas Exort a lot lately, so he does a lot of damage. So that would kind of give way. Lina gets picked up. Wow. So really strong nuke potential coming out of Infuse already. Did not expect Lina to be picked at all. As I was saying, Invoker with Exort build puts out so much damage that it kind of rationalizes the fact that you don't really depend on having one more carry hero in your team. Although now they have Crystal Maiden and Lina there. Windrunner, yeah, I always miss Windrunner. She was still in the pool. It gets picked up 4th from mTw. This is a really strange draft. I would have not expected it to go this way at all. Lina, definitely an unconventional pick. Not going for Brewmaster. I don't understand. It's just such a powerful hero. His stun does a crap load of damage. It slows. He has high damage, relatively high base armor, good HP, and you can basically go into a team fight, throw out your ultimate, and be invulnerable during that whole duration. You have free reign. You can attack heroes as you want. They won't focus you anyway because they won't be able to kill all 3 in most cases if you have your teammates with you. And yeah, it doesn't get picked up. Anti-Mage gets picked up by Infused here, so they do have that last carry hero to polish off their team. But even though that Lina pick is unconventional, I like it, to be honest. I really like it. They have Frostbite and the Sand King stun as well as Cold Snap to set up that relatively hard to land Lina AoE stun. But that will make it almost guaranteed hit. Then she has her nuke, her normal Dragon Slave, as well as her single target ultimate nuke, which does a crap load of damage, and then they have Anti-Mage. So they go for this I think mTw has what it takes to deal with anti-mage though. They need one more hero that has stun. But mTw has to decide now. Do they rely on the carry potential of the Broodmother, or are they going to pick a direct counter to anti-mage so they can deal with him in case this goes into the mid to late game? Or do they go for one more hero so they can... There's Tidehunter, alright. So they look pretty good in regards to team fight now. And Tidehunter's stun is also nice to deal with those blinking heroes or disabling channels from Sand King. So, alright, let's see how this goes. Heroes are going to be picked up from the players and then we'll jump ourselves into the game. I do have to fix my overlays for the game itself. I will actually try to do this right now. This should be somewhere around here. Okay. Really interesting draft here, but I like both teams to be honest. That Broodmother has to get some good farm going though. Okay, let me put this over here. Good luck, have fun. Alright.
Prepare for battle.
Okay, that should work for now. Alright. Let's check this here out. Stand in Hexor, as I said, German player is going to be standing in for Infused at the moment. Mini is going to be playing on Lina, Hexor on the Sand King. We'll have Wagamama on the Anti-Mage, no surprise there. Fishbone and Crystal Maiden, and toward the bottom lane we'll have EGM playing the Invoker. He's going for a relatively conventional Invoker build, Blades of Attack, but this is usually the build you see Invokers go when they go Quas Wex. So maybe it's also something done when they go Exhort build, but then it's something completely new to me. EGM here anticipating the movement of mTw correctly. We have F and Mad here on Venomancer, placed down a really aggressive ward. Kebab on Enchantress, already getting ready to counter ward potential ward blocks for their creep camps. Satchka, okay, actually his name is Sokshka, or Sox as some people call him, but he seems to be having a bad day, thus his name is Satchka. And Syndran on unconventional Tidehunter. Usually he plays... Well, it actually makes sense with this lineup. Effing sad on Venomancer, as I said. Kebab. How are they going to lane this? So, unconventional to see Windrunner on the short lane. Well, actually not. They do have the Broodmother, so she will go on that long lane. Will make life a little bit easier for Windrunner as well. Let's see if the bottom laners... Okay, Invoker's going to have a semi-tough time. They don't have a jungler on the Radiant side, and EGM will have to deal with a Broodmother without any true sight. So this is going to be interesting. As I said, this aggressive ward here is going on. Maybe this is a tactical thing here. Lina, Sand King, and Crystal Maiden. Now that I see these three heroes on top of each other, oh, sorry, it kind of gets clear what a powerful combination this is. Crystal Maiden not yet spending her skill point. She does have sentries as well. Observer wards on Lina. It appears that Sand King is going to get the farm. So they will try to... I think they will try to block a creep camp with these observer wards here. Crystal Maiden, intelligently, well, when I play Crystal Maiden, I just skill Crystal Nova first. I don't even wait until I see enemies, because for first level I prefer that over Frostbite in all cases. Might be wrong there, but that's just how I do it. Second kill only stun. So basically, Fishbone skills the Crystal Nova. It's like a, I think it's a 4 second slow, 4 or 5 seconds. 3.5 on level 1, 5 seconds on the highest level. So it's a ridiculously long slow duration for a level 1 nuke, and it's an AoE. So the slow goes off. This will guarantee Alina's stun to hit, and Sand King will also stun. So this gets a really long disabled duration if they chain it off properly on level 1. So let's see how this Venomancer is going to ward. Is he going to put one ward here? Yes, he does. So they will have vision of this entire area here. They will see the movement coming in from these guys here unless they smoke up. Do they have smoke? Yes, Lina does have one. Okay, Venomancer destroys the illusion rune. Didn't want to move in too close. Okay, for the lanes, Syndran's going to go toward the mid. Solo mid Tidehunter. Interesting. As I said, Windrunner on the top lane. Let's see how this laning is going to go. It appears that Crystal Maiden is going to be heading toward the bottom lane to help out. Okay, here we go. So Invoker's not going to have that many problems because he does have a Crystal Maiden on his lane, sporting the sentry wards. So let's see how this goes. 30 seconds pass. Let's see if any creep camps have been blocked. No. None. Sentry placed immediately, disabling Funzy here, trading hits. Wagamama on the bottom lane. Oh, they switched. Okay, Wagamama is laning on the bottom lane with Crystal Maiden, and EGM switched toward the middle against Syndran. On level 2 and 3, we'll see how this Invoker is going to be played. Syndran here is going to have a really tough time going for the Anchor Smash build to make sure he gets a bunch of last hits here. And this ward here giving some vision of the general area for the Radiant to make sure they are not going to get backstabbed here this way from a Venomancer with a really intense slow. As you can see, they're moving in here. Oh, he did hit right on maximum range. Really nice Gale. I wouldn't have thought that this would hit. So, this is going to be a really tough lane for Sand King. He'll have a hard time getting some farm. In the meantime, Sox here is going to make sure that he will get some. Oh, I see. Satchka and effing Sad. Okay, I see what you did there. Soldering recipe up on Broodmother. Once she gets that, your life is going to be hell against her on lane. Let's see how's Waga doing here in last hits. On the bottom lane, basically free farming. 9 last hits now at 2 minutes, that's fine. Syndran here eating a cold snap. Has his bottle up though, and let's see if there's, Mini here grabbed up the Invis rune. It has been spotted by this ward here though, so Syndran should be playing a little bit more defensive, but he does have 3 armor at the moment and bottles himself up to almost, basically full HP. So he should be fine. He should even be able to go to right around here and then pop his Anchor Smash. It has a pretty big range. Let's see how big it is. Yeah, as you can see, his Anchor Smash has a really large range. So it will make lasting a little bit easier for him. There he goes with the Gush. Get some last hits in here. Funzy tanking some tower damage. And Fishbone pulling them creeps. It's just a single stack, so this lane will... If you do a double stack, then you can basically deny an entire creep wave of farm to the enemy. Because if you do a double stack, you get gold, you get XP, and the enemy loses an entire creep wave. If you do a single stack, then almost every single creep of your wave will survive, and by the time the neutral creep camp is destroyed, the second wave will be moving in. So as you can see, they have 2 range creeps here, and they will push toward the lane. There's nothing Wagamama can do to control that equilibrium because he can't deny the full HP creeps, and now as you can see, there's going to be 2 creep waves of experience moving in toward the Brood, and she's happy about that. Fishbone will not be able to deny this creep here, I don't think. And Funzy will get some good EXP. Up to now, no first blood though. I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to miss the first blood, to be honest. On the bottom lane, there's the gold Fishbone, and there's the first blood. Okay, I got it. I was just looking for the guys of mTw where they were at, because they left the top lane, and they went toward the bot to get first blood on Crystal Maiden. Always nice hero to gank. Crystal Maiden. Low HP, no escape mechanism. Alright, Funzy here only managed to get 4 last hits, so is able to grab up that soul ring here in 1 or 2 more last hits. Ping goes out onto the double damage room, gets spotted out by Enchantress. Syndran's gonna be glad to refill his bottle there. In the meantime, EGM sitting on 17 last hits, Wagamama on 22, tied to the Windrunner on top lane. Le Français, his name is actually, that's okay. It says Le Français here, but here in game it says Satchka, so that sucks. Doing good on the last hits. How's Sand King doing? 6 last hits, alright, so as expected, he's a really tough time. Oh, and there on the bottom lane, Crystal Maiden went down. Infused Mini also being chased up. He's most likely going to go down to the mini spiders here. They do crap load of damage and slow. Kebab here attempting to go on Wagamama, but he will just commence the chase. Is he going to be able to get the kill though? Spider slow is a little bit too much. 6 seconds left on the cooldown. So yeah, 3-0 here. Who else went down? Funzy taking crap load of damage. Tower focus also on him. Okay, so who went? It was... Oh yeah, Fishbone went down twice and then Mini fell after that. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I thought I missed another kill, but... Alright. Oh, nice movement here coming out of Funzy, just spamming his nuke as he should be doing on the anti-mage, making sure that he will not be able to move toward the creep waves meeting up here to farm. And as you can see again, they have two druids working away on that creep wave, so this will get pushed into the tier 1 of the Dire pretty soon. We have support coming in from Fishbone as well as Mini again. 1 sentry's left. Funzy only has a soul ring, doesn't have boots, so his movement speed within the web is okay. They can catch up. Let's see if they're gonna move up right now. Funzy pushing the lane now with his nuke. And now Fishbone and Mini are coming around. Sentry Ward is placed. Frostbite hits. Chains off the stun. Really nice execution here. Wagamama gets the last hit. Awesome. Guys from Infused. Good gank here on Funzy. The Sinrin. Alright. He's going to find himself on the Illusion Rune. He's already on level 6, so let's see how he's going to move out. He's placed 3 skill points into his Anchor Smash. Anchor Smash, such a great skill. Just a little bit of harass on Satchka. Immediately returns the favor. So he's dominating his lane basically. Wagamama taking a bunch of harass damage from those little spiders. He did pick up a Stout Shield, which is really important for laning against a Broodmother. Because all these little spiderlings, the damage will add up. But look at this, Mini as well as Fishbone moving in one more time. Stun misses and Funzy is out. Do they have more to reveal invisible heroes? Mini taking a crap load of damage. He's gonna go down to these spiders here most likely. Effing sad moves in as well. Wagamama trying to get Funzy, but he will have to abort. Fishbone goes down to this really nice gank coming off mTw here on the bottom lane. They're gonna transition this into a tier 1 push on the bottom most likely. 5-2 on the score at the moment. Sock is pressuring the top tier 1 tower all by himself as well. So this is looking really good. Has Arcane Boots picked up. I will keep my eyes on the peel on the bottom lane here. Wagamama could be in big trouble if he doesn't watch out. So look at all these creeps here. They don't have he should actually be activating his Ring of Basilius now. Oh, are they going on? No, Wagamama standing his ground at the moment is effing sad. You're gonna be able to land a Gale. The cooldown is up. Alright, they're just safely going for the tower here. Nicely done. So, where was I at? I was checking the items here. Wagamama is has completed his Vanguard, so that's good for him at 8 minutes. That's really nice farm. Invoker has his phase boost completed, and Hexor is also going to go for that Vanguard. Sinrin just sitting on boots as well as a bottle. He might very well rush that Blink Dagger, wouldn't surprise me at all. Also, perhaps because of all that magical damage on the Radiant side, might go for a pipe really quickly. Sox has the Arcane Boots up as well. Sinrin also grabs those, as we just saw in this inventory. And Kebab going for an Urn. On the top lane here, stun goes out on Sox, and Hexor also was challenged the ultimate. Sinrin comes in, ulties himself, and yeah, 1-for-1 so far. Mini's cooldown is up in 1 second, but he decides to abort the chase. Good choice though. So 1-for-1 trade. Who went down first here? Sox went down first, so slight advantage in this exchange for the Radiant side, Infused.
That was good of you.
Alright. So, gold advantage definitely in the favor of the Dire. Sox farming away on the top lane, dominating his lane, and they have 1 tower advantage. Synchronizing TP coming in on top lane, Hexor as well as Sox. They're going to get right back to where they were at. Nice power shot here. Gets creeps as well as some harass down. Funzy here is doing what Broodmother does best. Making her home on one lane and applying constant pressure. And this is also the reason why Broodmother gets banned out in the first ban phase almost always. Infused, actually, they must have a plan as to why they let that hero through, because it's a really tough hero to deal with. If you have a skilled Broodmother player, he will make your life hell on that lane. You can go gank another lane, kill 1 or 2 heroes, but if you don't watch out, you're going to lose a tower, because she pushes so damn fast. So interesting to see Hexor going for a Vanguard first and not rushing that Blink Dagger to be able to epi right into a team fight. This top tier 1 is sitting on 350 HP, by the way. Okay, Sinrin, after maxing out his Anchor Smash, is going to follow up with that Gush for some increased damage as well as increased damage reduction. The warding is also pretty nice from mTw, I like that. Always make sure both rune spots are warded, especially during the nighttime. The warding is really important. The Radiant only has one ward up, and that's right around here. It also gives vision of this rune spot on the top, but they have absolutely no idea what's going on right around here. And that's fine, maybe they just kind of give up on the lane that Broodmother's on, but they even still, they're losing the top lane as well. So there's 2 Centaurs bashing away as well as 3 heroes, and this tower goes down to Venomancer. No attempt to challenge this. Slow goes off on Hexor, they're not able to follow up. Nice positioning here coming out of Infused. This is also a really defensive Dire Ward. I'm not sure as to why they placed that, maybe afraid of a strong... Well, maybe... I don't know actually, because they know the invisible hero is on the bottom lane, and they have vision of this rune spot here. So if there was if they were afraid of an invisible hero, they would have known. Oh, this is a Dire Ward. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Alright, Mini. Mini gets shackled by a nice shackle shot coming out of Socks here, and he's definitely gonna go down here to the poison from effing Mad. Hexor pops his ultimate as well, but it's not enough damage. And he goes down as well. This Enchantress Impetus does so much damage. Fishbone also looks in trouble. Lina went down to the Venom, as I said. EGM here going in as well. And Socks dived that tower. He's definitely going to go down, overextends a little bit here. So, 3-for-1 trade. And yeah, as I was saying, in the entire meantime, there's nothing they can do. Broodmother's just staying on that lane and punishing them for ever leaving that. So even though Wagamama left that lane and got a kill out of that, they lost a tier 2 tower. So there you go, ban Brood first in the first ban phase, unless you have a really tough plan. And from the way Infused are executing this this game up to now, it doesn't really look like they have a plan, because they're losing the top lane as well. So also really intelligent drafting from mTw, making sure they don't have any junglers left, and are basically giving them the Sand King pick, making them feel safe, even though Sand King didn't even lane against the Broodmother, so I don't even understand what was going through their minds. They must really regret their laning right now, because Broodmother is sitting on 1.5k, has treads completed. I'll be interested to see what item she's going to go for next. Look at this. Really, really aggressively standing in this area of the map here. Uncontended, basically. Alright, Synderen grabbed that with Blink Dagger, so shit's gonna get serious here real fast. And Socks, look at this wall coming out of effing Mad. Effing sad. Oh, go on Broodmother here, she's definitely gonna go down, yeah. So, Lina, yeah, no, not Lina, who had the dust? Was it, Dust on Invoker, so, nice gank coming out of the Radiant side. That's going to give them a little bit of breathing space, but on the bottom lane, although on the top lane, these 3 mTw players are doing a really good job pressuring that. There's a convergence of at least 4 Radiant heroes onto the top lane. They're going to try to contest this. Let's see if they're going to back out or not. Invoker is here. Yeah, and Windrunner immediately runs out, so they're fine with just doing this much damage to the tower. Alright, Venomancer might not be aware of the fact that there's more backup sitting behind this tower. Broodmother heading back to her home space, gonna go for a BKB. So that's so much to that item build. Synderen has been farming in the middle lane. This game is going really strongly in the favor of mTw, in my opinion. Look at the gold advantage, sitting at 6k at 40 minutes, that's a crap load. XP is also going their way. Item progression, let's see here. Yeah, Invoker does have a 4-staff now, but so does Socks. No, Socks, does he? Yeah, he does. Gets spun up into the air, Windrunner does here. Let's see if there's any follow-up from his support. Tries to land an intelligent shackle shot, but Invoker backed out. Veno sitting in smoke. Would have been able to follow this up. Ping goes out from Venomancer. He says, let's wait here, guys, and let's dive this tier 1 tower. And nice gale coming out of Socks here, followed by the ultimate from Synderen. Gets 2 heroes. Anti-Mage manages to blink out, but Crystal Maiden goes down for sure. And Wagamama is going to wait for the ultimate to wear off, and then he's going to pick up the most convenient regeneration rune ever. In the meantime, tier 1 tower is going to take a crap load of damage. Intelligent Wildkin up here, giving some vision and slowing the enemies with the tornado. And Socks here is going to get himself a tier 2 tower. No, he might not. EGM here has Cold Snap as well as a Tornado ready, and Sox kind of wasted his Wind Run there. 4 staff after 4 staff. Where's the Tornado? There it is. He has Invoke ready. What's he gonna invoke next? Shackle Shot doesn't latch. That spells doom for him. If this would have latched to the trees, then he might have been able to get away. So positioning with the Windrunner is really important. Check out Dara versus Navi game on joindota.com, where Dendi play Windrunner and learn how to shoot your shackle shots. Like, he's insanely efficient with these shackle shots here. Effing Mad, I was going to say he has a... No, he's completed his mech. So there you go with that gold advantage here. Wagamama is in big trouble. Syndran here takes a bunch of nukes, but he is really tanky. 1 level in Kraken Shell as well, so he has a constant 7 damage reduction on everything that hits him. And he's naturally tanky with decent base armor. So he can take a bunch of punishment. EGM on the top lane. What's he going to go for next? Maybe Drums. Drums is basically a standard item. Where's our Brute Mother sitting? Still pressuring the top lane, of course. Why was I even wondering about that? So around 1.7k gold more, and then she has a completed Fishbone here, getting stunned and nuked to death. She has so little HP. Sox here in trouble though, gets cold snapped up, and let's see if they can capitalize on that here. Mini doesn't have mana though. Syndran turns on to protect his teammate, and this tier 1 tower looks to be going down. Syndran should turn around right about now and attack that tower. Look at this. Kebab also moving in with his creeps and his heal. This tower's gonna go down for sure. Wagamama is a ballsy player. Is he gonna get the deny? No, he doesn't. Didn't even go for that, but Invoker did. Invoker, by the way, didn't point that out for you guys, is going for the Quaz Wex build. Has 1 level in Exort, so he's now gonna basically go Exort and Quaz, if I'm not mistaken. Funzy doing a good job. He's affected by the dust, but manages to get himself back into safety. Has the Mithril Hammer up now, 900 more gold toward his BKB, and he's microing his Spiderlings into the creep camps to do a little bit extra farming there. So let's quickly see here. Actually, I'm gonna stick on Syndran because he might get ganked here pretty soon. Let's see here how the gold per minute is looking. So Wagamama sitting on 320. That's because of the fact that he didn't go for the Battle Fury right away. So this will delay his farm a little bit. And Funzy, of course, sitting on the most farm on the map currently at 377 gold per minute. The only 2 heroes that have higher farm than the weakest farmer on mTw, which is well, Kebab, are Anti-Mage as well as EGM, the 2 guys that get all the farms. So let's see how this reflects in gold graph. Yeah, pretty strongly, almost a 10k difference in favor of the Dire, who are now going to go for Roshan. To be honest, Infused have to play really... Oh, Brute Mother goes down the bottom lane, excuse me. They will have to continue doing this type of stuff. You know, ganking, catching heroes out. EGM is going to find himself a DD rune here. Also grabs up a gem. So they don't want to deal with the Brute Mother. Alright, Sunstrike's on to spot out the enemy, but they are too late. Roshan's going to go down. Is EGM going to move in to get that? Oh, he tried to go for the last hit, man. What a ballsy player. Now he gets slowed though. Yeah, and he invokes his invisibility, runs out that way. They do have vision on him though. Pop the sentry right away. So he goes down. Totally not worth it. Wagamama moves in, hits Syndran once, and Mini here realizes that he's slowed and in too big trouble, so he chooses to TP away from Venomancer, who doesn't have the capability to interrupt that. Who picked up the Aegis? That was Syndran, okay. Again, guys, this is just a VOD. I'm not able to broadcast this. I'm really sad and kind of angry about this because I'm not able to cast live stream this for you, and for some reason the others are able to. So I don't know what the freaking problem is there. I hope XP gets this sorted out relatively quickly. And also, I'm not able to wasn't able to contact Durka, my co-caster. So it's just me. After this game, I might also be doing the other games from the Join Dota Masters. So all these will be available as VODs, but I won't be able to live stream this, so damn it. If there's, for example, if there's anything I'm doing completely wrong at the moment, like I have my microphone muted or something stupid like that, then I won't be able to get live feedback from you guys to fix it. So here comes the EMP Tornado combo here. Syndra immediately blinks out though, nicely done. I never managed to do that. I don't know how people do that. To blink out before they take the damage from the tornado. On the top lane, Syndran is gonna make sure he gets his pipe for his team because look at the Dire, look at the Radiant setup. Nukes, 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 and nukes. Waga also has a nuke. So I think once they have the pipe, they will go for the racks. Effing sad here. Yeah, I think he's sad because only sitting on 891 hit points at the moment. Completely misses a haste rune. I don't understand why. And one thing that's also strange is that when you have a Venomancer, and you are going for the wards and you're moving into like really offensive positions like this, like sure you do have your Brute Mother giving you a little bit of vision like right around here, but you have no idea if the enemy could be around here and ganking you. Now he does it. He plants his. This is what I was going for, placing your plague wards into the direction that you want to move. So you can place them on high ground or outside of your vision to make sure that you're not running into a trap or into neutral farming enemies that will immediately kill you because you're sitting at 890 HP. But I think Crystal Maiden can top that. Yeah, she can. So you got 663 HP, man. She must be so sad. Alright, so the kill score is 6 to 12 for a 21-minute game. It's relatively tame, but the Radiant is losing their grip. Like, I think they're banking on the fact that Anti-Mage will be able to carry them through the late game, and I think that's an error in thought because the Dire do have enough to deal with this, at least even toward the early stages of the late game, because, well, especially because they do have this really strong goal advantage of... Where's my goal graph here? That's the XP graph of 12,000 gold, so yeah. XP difference also heavily in the favor of mTw, so Infused... why did you give away the Brood Mother? Look at this. All towers are still up for mTw, and they do have vision right around here, but there's not much they can do. Look at the aggressive ward placement coming out of mTw now. They have one ward here, they have one ward down here, giving them a bunch of vision. Wagamama here on the bottom, they might get ganked. Yeah, Funzy does have his BKB up, doesn't have the Orchid, so they're basically just auto-attacking to one, apply pressure. Okay. One, to apply pressure to that lane, and basically making it hard for Infused to decide where they want to defend now. Sand King now has his Blink Dagger up, so I think this might be one milestone that Infused was banking on to have a really strong surprise defense of the high ground, maybe even of the tier 2 in the mid. So we're going to be able to see some really strong stuff. Funzy pops his ultimate here and goes up against Wagamama. I'm not too sure about this decision. Look at all the damage he does. So yeah, he does have to blink back. Not able to exchange hits here. EGM spots a TPing out Venomancer. Venomancer now warning Funzy most likely. He's like, oh dude, get out of there. There's a Invoker coming in, but he does have nothing to reveal true set. But then we have Mini with Dust, we have Fishbone. So Funzy in big trouble. Why is he still there? If his teammates are making trouble, like maybe standing in front of the tier 2, he might be able to do this, but now he's just getting ganked by 4 heroes and they chain stun him to death and nuke him and do all that stuff. Look at that sad, sad spider. So yeah, if you have a Brood Mother, if you are playing a Brood Mother, you can indeed like play aggressively like this, but what you have to make sure is that your teammates are around as well, pressuring any kind of tower, so you can be sure that something like this is not about to happen. Raiden hero goes down. Okay, maybe Socks caught him there. Not sure where he did this. Waga, is he going to commence a chase? Alright, Waga does have his Battle Fury completed now, so now his farm is going to spin out of control. The question is, does this huge increase in steepness of the gold graph toward the Radiant come soon enough? Because we're sitting at 24 minutes, and this is the last outer tower standing for the Radiant. It's going to go down to this ultimate from Socks here. Syndrin moves in. Is he gonna? No, I think he's just trying to scare them away. He does have his pipe completed, so I'm not sure if the Dire mTw here are gonna stop after this. Are they gonna continue? The question is, will they join the Brood Mother on the bottom lane to go for the high ground there, or vice versa, or will they do a split? That's the question. Look at the warding here. So we have 2 wards right here in the Radiant side. Socks here. All right, getting out of harm's way. Then we have another ward up here, giving them vision of this area here, making sure that there's no funny movements coming into either direction here, because this is a good spot to stand as Radiant to defend your tier 2 tower in the mid. If these guys are pushing, just and kill them all. So yeah, now the pings go out. Syndrin, where's the true side coming from? A Venomancer with a gem, so annoying. By the way, please in the comments, because you will most likely watch this video on YouTube, and
Dire's top tower is under
I
attack.
wonder if you have a Venomancer with True Sight, does True Sight only go like this, like the vision of your hero, or does it also, if you like put a Plague Ward up here, does it also give you True Sight of the vision of the Plague Ward? I'm actually not too sure about this here. So the pipe goes off maybe a little bit prematurely. They go for the high ground here. Let's see how they're going to initiate. Syndran here might just wait for his time. Okay, the glyph goes. Let's see how this goes. EGM is most likely going to initiate with his EMP Tornado combo, and now Hexor is most likely going to channel his ultimate. Yes, there he goes. And nice disabling of his Blink Dagger here by Syndran, but he doesn't have mana for the ultimate and goes down immediately. And really nice defense. Funzy here fighting against Anti-Mage who blinks out immediately. And yeah, Syndran lost his, he did have the Aegis, so let's see if they're going to do a secondary initiation here. Nice Lina stun on 2, Funzy gets nuked down and is in trouble here. Anti-Mage, nice BKB here, but goes down nonetheless. Wagamama follows him, buys back immediately though. Effing mad here, in big trouble, so is Sox and Syndran as well. EGM is going to go down to an Impetus here. And let's see here if Wagamama is going to be able to clean up here behind these heroes. Hexor is also here, gets a stun and a kill on... Oh, what a pause. Gets a stun and a kill on Windrunner, was I gonna say. Okay, disconnect. Man, look at this Invoker here. It looks like Son Goku and his Genki Dama. Saving the world. Kebab here is eating the cold snap, and 8 seconds left on the stun cooldown. In the meantime, Wagamama is going after Syndran. Syndran here. Okay, he does have Blink maxed out. So Syndran looks in big trouble. I think... Oh, Syndran is trying to TP out. And Waga has no way of cancelling that, so Syndran should be fine. Also, okay, he does still have a lot of mana, so let's see what his damage output is going to be. I'm going to stay on this here once I unpause, because Kebab is definitely going to go down, but not just yet. Because most likely once the stun cooldown from SK is up. Okay, let's see if Wagamama does enough damage here to Syndran. Doesn't have Basher, doesn't have any way to stop his TP. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. He's going to survive. No! Nice disabling here from EGM. Wow! Strong Tornado cancelling the TP. I wasn't accounting for the fact that Invoker was also still there. So here's Kebab going down. Wow. Okay, Wagamama gets the kill. I might have lost that kill if I was the chaser, because it's a sneaky way to kind of save your magic wand while you're running away and they're chasing you, and pop that right before that hit that would kill you hits you, because some people will throw that last attack and they will turn around back to base feeling cool, but then they don't get the kill and then they basically gave up that kill. So successful defense from Infused on their high ground on the bottom lane. The tower lost half HP, and this is a good thing, because Anti-Mage is definitely going to be able to beat all of the heroes on the Dire side once he has enough items. But the question is, are they going to be able to get out of this deficit fast enough? Oh, I can't pause, sorry, that was wrong. So XP graph breaking even basically, and look at this little... It's still well in favor toward the Dire here. Look at this, is Waga going to go for Cold Snap, 2 support pieces coming in the middle lane, and wow, puts him straight back. This is really nice movement coming out of the Radiant here, as well as the Dire. Oh, EGM gets shackled to a tree here. Lina tries to help out. Ultimate Hexor here is also in. So who's going to go down? Enchantress goes down. EGM also went down. Syndran here looks also in big trouble. Infused guys are just chopping away on him here. Lina is doing her best to land some stuns, and the ultimate from Wagamama will get the kill. Wow. So those 2 support TPs were really, really nice, and they decided to commence the chase, and yeah, got a kill on EGM, although the ultimate from Sand King here was just perfectly timed, went in there and ended up being a 2-for-1 trade. So another good trade for Infused. Let's see how this shows up on the gold graph here. Well, let's actually do the items first. So wow, Kebab has Aghanim Scepter, so that will be a crap load of DPS to be worried about. Still nothing, not much, except for a point booster added on Effing Mad, Effing Sad. He's gonna go for an Aghanim Scepter, so he will just throw his ultimate out and then die, and everyone will be like, thank you man, you did your good job. And Sox is gonna go for a Sheep Stick. In the meantime here, as you can see, they're going for a Roshan attempt. Syndran, Pipe, Blink, Chainmail, what's he gonna go for? Is he gonna go for a Blade Mail or maybe an Assault Cuirass? Look at this. Yeah, he knows that this is basically the line, as you can see here. They're basically talking about the fact that they are
Roshan
totally
has
losing the map
fallen to
control.
the
And as you can see, who got the Aegis? Brute picked up the Aegis, and immediate smoke up here. They're gonna try to find themselves someone, although the entire Radiant side is on this side of the map. The wards that I was commending for the Dire side wore out, and they didn't make sure to have replacement wards for that, so they don't have vision of the enemy. But here we go. They're gonna attempt to push in one more time. mTw. Synderen still smoked up. Does have the blink dagger. Smoke still not dispelled. Is he gonna look for his chance to blink in an ulti? Because in the last teamfight he didn't get his ulti out, I don't think. Here we go. Really strong shackle here. Synderen uses the chance, blinks in. Fishbone as well as Lina are gonna go down immediately. So this spells doom for Infused here. Hexor doesn't have his ultimate just yet, so this looks really nice for Infused here. Pipe is also popped. They're pushing the tier 3 tower. It's most definitely gonna go down here. They don't have a glyph left. EGM is doing his best to repel the push. 2 more seconds on his invoke. What's he gonna go for next? Invokes Tornado. Gonna attempt to hit as many heroes as possible. Gets himself to a nice position. He gets only one though. And Shackle latches on EGM as well. He's gonna go down. No, my bad. He force-stabs himself out. So really nice. Funzy here in big trouble. H is gonna revive him here in a second. Hexor taking a bunch of damage as well. Is he gonna go down? Yes, he does. 2 for 1 at the moment. So Crystal Maiden already respawned. EGM going for the ice wall. And mTw, not too sure if they're gonna go in for the high ground one more time or not. Yeah, they're gonna back out. Yasha up on anti-mage now as well. Well, they backed out to their high ground, as you might not be consciously aware. There's a high ground for you guys as well. Funzy here goes for Fishbone, gets double force-staffed out. Wow, what a nice move here. Funzy going on Wagamama as well. The BKB is still a pretty long duration. Wears out just about now. Are they going to do a turn on initiation? Kebab here, wow, doing an intense amount of damage with his Aghanim's Impetus here. And this range barracks might take a fall if Infuse doesn't do something crazy here. Wagamama has been carrying his team really nicely up to this point, and he's farming his items up as well. He's sitting on 2.6k. He just makes sure that he has a buyback ready in case he goes down one more time. But after this successful defense, he will most likely yeah, there he goes. Completes his meta style. Really nice play coming out of Wagamama here. I gave up on Infuse too soon, man. Even if they lose early and mid game, it doesn't mean jack if wow, Ultimate here also is on effing mad here. Is he gonna go down, get slowed by, but Wagamama's gonna blink up to him, mostly gonna get the kill here. Synderen tries to help out best he can, but the Ultimate's gonna secure the kill. Chase commences on the bottom lane with EGM going after Funzy. Did they have True Set on him? Someone had a, yes, there's a gem up on Invoker. Funzy tries to get away, and he most likely will be able to get away. Kebab here is also in trouble because he's way out of position. If Funzy goes down, and it does look like he will go down, auto attacks are gonna be enough. Wagamama is most definitely gonna dive. He doesn't care about the tower damage. There he goes. Stun on Synderen as well. Chain stun. And wow, just too much new potential coming out of these guys. And Sox trying to backdoor the Rax. Oh my goodness, this is desperation mode coming out of mTw because they know that they won't be able to take on Anti-Mage once he gets out of control. And they did not. Sox here in big trouble. Wagamama has enough mana. Hexor also wow, nice body block coming out of him here. Even the force is not going to be enough. And Invoker kills her. Wow, Windrunner goes down. This is looking really bad for mTw. Look at this. This kill score was crazy in the beginning of the game in favor of mTw. And now they have one tower on the top, and they defended their bottom racks. It is sitting on just 300 HP. It's regenerating up slowly, but they defended it. It didn't go down, and Anti-Mage has his meta style completed. So mTw has to make sure they finish this game before their advantages and their momentum is completely lost here. Let's check the items. So Wagamama, as I said, finished the manta style, so he's gonna go for a heart after this most likely, or a basher. Mass 4-staffs here as well to make sure they can deal with the Brute Mother. Maybe this was their tactic, so they will just try to kite this hero around. Hexor has his Blink Dagger. He's also gonna go for an Aghanim Scepter now. I'm wondering if one of them is gonna... Oh. Crystal Maiden went down to Enchantress. Sorry, guys. On the bottom lane. What was she doing there? Completely out of position, apparently. Sox is getting closer to his sheepstick as well. What's he sitting on? 200 gold. So he needs 700 gold more, and then he'll be good to go. Sox here. I'm mistaking Sox for a Radiant player. Look at this Waga, trying to get some gold for his teammates back. Has his TP scroll, so this is completely legit play coming out of this guy. Immediately TP's back to defend his racks. Let's see how mTw does this. Synderen is most likely gonna Here comes a nice defense from the Turtler, and Wagamama goes on the offensive. He brings the fight, takes the fight to them. Funzy pops his BKB ultimate from Syndra in here. They're going to try to bring down Wagamama. Funzy, Venomancer goes down. Anti-Mage goes down as well. Nice focus here. He does have enough money for a buyback. Does so immediately and tries to defend his racks. Still, Funzy doesn't have BKB left. Can't attack at the moment because of Invoker. Syndra, and he turns around, reduces Wagamama's armor. He has to blink out for the moment, but they won't be able to go in one more time for the high ground to take the racks. So, again, Wagamama did have to buy back, and we can slowly see that Infused get their foot back into this game. mTw not entirely able to force the fight on the high ground, and then taking out the racks. Yeah, around 4 minutes left before Roshan spawns one more time. So yeah, this is looking... Yeah, mTw must feel a lot of pressure on themselves right about now. Let's see how they deal with this. Man, yesterday, together with Blue Knight, my girlfriend, and the admin from DreamHack and some guy from Ghost of Gamers, can't remember his name, but we played a game and it went over 100 minutes, guys. Over 100 minutes. It was looking for our favor, but they had Prophet and Tinker with BOTs and went on for too long, and a Void as well. So we had exactly, the thing was, we had after 1 hour of game we got mega creeps, and they survived. They stayed in the game for 30 or 40 minutes until they won. Weren't able to finish. I don't even know what. We didn't have that great hero. Sox here, looking in trouble. Look at this damage coming out of Anti-Mage here. It goes down immediately. That's the thing with Anti-Mage. He gets out of control. Even with him with his Funzy, not able to stand against his power, and the ultimate from Mini seals the deal. Kebab here is like, oh shh, they're all dead, and now I will follow. Look at this. Oh my goodness, mTw did not think that this game would go this way. Look at this. Also, effing mad here. Yes, he's putting honor to his name, man. He must be super sad now. Nothing he can do about this. Ping goes off from Mini here. He's like, okay guys, you know, we're winning now, but keep in mind that we don't have a tier 3 tower and there's a bunch of creep waves coming in. Waga's like, alright bro, I'll TP there and I'll farm that. Farm that chisel. Around 2 more minutes, 2.5 to 3 minutes on that Roshan timer. And now, look at this, the defensive pings from mTw. They've been, look at this, has been their map control. And now it's all open once again. They don't have any natural pressure advantage in terms of lanes because they weren't able to get any rags. And even if they had stronger creeps on the bottom lane, Waga will be able to deal with this, I think. So he goes for the Vladimir's offering, increases the armor of his teammates as well as the pushing potential of his own lanes, and I think now this game is going to be turned around successfully. I was sure that Infused was going to lose this, but Wagamama showing what a boss he is. Waga also, by the way, doing a bunch of casting, really good cocaster, really strategical analysis that you can hear from him. It's always nice to have a pro player's thoughts on the ongoings of game, because I can be like, oh, look at this ward, really nice, gives you vision of certain areas, but this sentry ward here should be placed here. But Waga, he plays competitively, so he knows exactly what goes on in the minds of teams, and so he would also know that mTw now really on the defensive side. Sheepstick down on Sox here, and they will need a little bit more disable potential here. Fail for staff here. They will need some more disable to deal with this anti-mage. Funzy has Orchid finished now. Kebab going for BKB. They're banking on the damage output potential that the Aghanim's Impetus gives them. Alright, some thinking going on here. mTw, this is make or break for them. If they lose this team fight, then Infused does definitely have the upper hand in this game here. Let's quickly check the items here. I won't be able to go through, I take too long to like talk about every item. So Orchid, 4-staff, we talked about these as well already. Hexor, is he going to be able to complete his Aghanims anytime soon? He's saving for buyback, but if he wins his team fight, he does have Aghanims as well. So this is make or break for mTw. 4-staff in, Blinken from Syndran as well. EGM goes down immediately. He buys back immediately as well. Here comes a nice German epicenter here, and Venomancer goes down as well. Nukes going out everywhere. mTw on retreat on the back foot. Look at their HP dropping like crazy, and Wagamama is right there killing them all. And this, wow, is looking pretty shitty for mTw. Only one surviving is Funzy, and he has to TP back to base, back to the middle lane to defend. Wow, the tier 3 tower even went down. It had too much momentum. Without any hero there, it took the tier 2 and the tier 3 all by itself. Holy crap. And here they go. Roshan is up. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Wow. 5.3k gold on Wagamama. Respect Waga for carrying your team to victory. They have a stand-in, a German stand-in as well, and they don't practice together. Hexor, of course, a pretty good player, but he just didn't practice with Infused, so I'm really, really impressed by this team play coming out of Infused. Yeah, the last two invites for the International 2 were M5 as well as MUFC, so neither of these two teams here got invited, so they will also be participating in the Open Qualifier, and man, Infused, looking really strong here. These qualifiers, by the way, can be casted by anyone. Dota TV will be enabled for this, so be sure that I will also be casting as many games as I can from these qualifiers. So please subscribe to my YouTube, like me on Facebook, and I will try to get my my stream fixed. I will continue to give out beta keys as well, guys. So check back on epicommentary.com frequently. I will update you there for sure. And look at this. Complete switch in change. All outer towers gone for mTw, and they are completely on their back foot now. The tactic from mTw with the early to mid game pressure coming out of Brood did work out in a way, but they weren't able to capitalize on the advantage and transition that into racks. They weren't able to get the racks down, so it's still looking really even in terms of equilibrium on the lanes. So with this really powerful anti-mage, he might have his heart completed up by now. No, just sitting on 8.6k, man. Waga, what are you gonna go for? Are you gonna go for a Divine? That would be epic, man. Alright, just spent a bunch of gold. Look at the courier here. Alright, he's gonna go for the heart. Boring. Alright, middle lane. Tier 3 tower also gone, so totally even out this game, and strong advantage. Thanks. Strong advantage here now for what are they called? Infused. Wagamama. What a guy. What a guy. I remember the first time I heard of Wagamama. Shackle latches. Nothing to follow up on, though. I remember the first time I heard of Wagamama. He was co-casting a game with Luminous, I think, where they played against Navi and almost won. I think this was even before the international, or shortly after the international. And there I was like, "Whoa, Wagamama, you are quite a good player, quite a good captain." So yeah, look at this movement of the Radiant on the enemy side here. They are getting ready to seal the deal here. Sitting in the smoke. Here comes the initiation on EGM. Getting caught. Are they going to be able to capitalize on this? Funzy popping his ultimate. Syndra in here. Pops the pipe. Is going to get himself in a position for a nice ravage. Catches everyone of the Infused side. Funzy with his BKB going on mini. Definitely going to go down here. Stun lands on Funzy because the BKB ran out of Fishbone here. Poor Crystal Maiden, 700 HP. Wow. Does go down though, because look at this Wagamama just eating through 3 heroes here on a wicked 6 spree. Syndra in big trouble as well, but he chooses to go for Funzy first because he's a bigger threat, but they don't have any true sight, so lucky him. And Syndra in here doesn't have any tier 3 tower support. In the meantime, Broodmother managed to kill Crystal Maiden, but that's alright. As long as Syndra here can still go to work. Syndra might go down. Alright, Wagamama aborts the chase, so he might have also been able to help out his Crystal Maiden, but don't matter. They won the team fight. Pop your man-to-man and attack this Funzy. Hexor goes down. Wow, so Funzy still does a crap load of damage, so Funzy did a good job farming as well. Really good play out of mTw. This game is far from over. Like, I'm just impressed that Waga is chopping away on these melee barracks, and he's gonna get it. Wow, Wagamama, man, you are the man. Holy shit. Syndra and Funzy trying to commence a chase here, but they're not gonna be able to catch him, so you might as well stop now. Yeah, there they go. Found the neutral creeps, and Waga's like, no, those are my creeps. Come here, Centaur. I want to kill you. And Funzy silences Waga. He might have overextended here a little bit. Is he going to go down? Yes, I think he's going to go down. Yes. And Aegis goes to mTw. So Waga getting a little cocky here. Nicely played here. Syndra and Funzy. So with this next wave here, there will be the stronger melee creeps moving in. They have 7, almost 800 HP, as well as 50 damage and 3 base armor. Let's compare that to the melee creeps of the Dire. Don't have one at the moment. Here we go. So 200 HP less, half the damage, 1 armor less. So as you can see, this middle lane is going to be the first nail in the coffin for mTw here. Let me quickly check here. Sorry guys, I just have to quickly make sure that I have a cocaster for the next game, so I will quickly do Funzy view here, and alright, so I think I have a co-cast for next game, guys. Again, sorry I'm not able to live stream this shizzle. It really ticks me, like it makes me kind of effing mad that I'm not able to do this. Why can Toby stream it? I can't. This is ridiculous. I will just have to upload this on YouTube. You'll have to watch it there. So, yeah. If you're watching this, thanks a lot for tuning in. Please check out epicommentary.com and support me on Facebook as well as Twitter. And I will be streaming a crap load more in the next little while. I'm covering the JD Masters now, and also the Join Dota Open coming up this week, as well as the Pro Dota 2 League, all the EU games. I'm really looking forward to the Dara versus Virtus Pro game today in the Join Dota Masters. So, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. I will do some beta key contests as well. So, yeah. Good games ahead. Good games ahead all day today. Infused here, mounting the push. Split pushing. There's 4 on top, 1 in the middle. Look at the minimap. And also on the minimap here, Sox attempting to... Oh, this is some risky play coming out of mTw. They know they're in deep trouble here, so they're attempting to do best they can to defend with 4 and get some racks on the bottom lane. So guys, I will be covering this team fight here on the top lane. You guys keep your eyes peeled on the bottom lane. Okay, no team fight happening. Intelligent move from mTw, making sure that Sox here is applying pressure on the bottom lane, and he immediately gets the heck out. Really nice. So although they have an anti-mage who's incredibly farmed, has boots of travel as well, like he's enormously farmed, insanely farmed now. They have the melee racks lost in the middle lane. mTw is not giving up just yet. By the way, guys, Wagamama here. Ah, Funzy. Intelligent play. He was basically waiting for support to be in immediate range before he used his Orchid. Was banking on the fact that Waga was not able to, was being a little bit cocky one more time and trying to fight this. Wagamama immediately signals his teammates, watch out for this general area right around here. Let me quickly bring up the gold graph here. This is XP. Look at this. Wow, immediate swing up toward the Radiant side. Same with the gold. Wow, and now it's 7,000 gold. Wow, look at this. Huge dip down to 15k. 15k! And then Infused came back. I'm sorry, like this is just ridiculous because it looked so strongly in the favor for mTw. And they, just because they have an anti-mage, and he's like, alright, got my Battle Fury, GG now. Well, not GG, but they are definitely back in the game now. It's looking pretty even. Now, you can even see this in the item slots here. Most of the gold that swung back toward Infused went directly to the pocket of Wagamama, but even heroes such as Lina are really close to their BKB now. Lina, how much gold does she need? Yeah, she has it right now. Spent it immediately. So, yeah, she has a BKB now. Orchid also up on Invoker. Hexor. Oh, he stopped his Aga. Is now sitting on 3.2k. I'm not sure what he's going to go for. Really strange item choice. On the bottom lane here, though. Oh, let me close this here. EGM looks in big trouble. Ulti comes up from Mini on Sox here. Hexor also pops his epicenter and gets down the Windrunner. Let's see how this goes. Funzy comes in with BKB. Goes on Hexor immediately. They have true side, so he goes down. So 2 for 1 because the squishy Chrisman also went down. Effing mad here. My goodness. Also, Funzy in big trouble. And Mini with a freshly BKB, 10 full seconds of this. Misses the stun, mistimed this a little bit, but Funzy is in too big of trouble, and the silence from EGM seals the deal here. So 3 for 1 trade one more time. Or was there buyback from Sand King? Okay, so it was 3 for 2. Brood also buys back, and this is looking pretty bad now because Waga is pressuring the tier 3. Wow, also gets the Alacrity up as well. That's 80% bonus damage, and bonus damage is 60 and 80% increased attack speed is what I wanted to say. And Funzy, there's nothing he can do. Synderen blinks in there, initiate on EGM. Mini also forced themselves up there. Not much he can do. Funzy gets the kill here. Doesn't have his BKB ready just yet. In 4 more seconds that will be the case. But Waga, is he going to be able to get the rags one more time? I don't think so because there's 3 heroes up. Even the ultimate use from... Look at this. This gem over here. The illusions even almost taking down effing mad to half HP. Funzy also sitting on half. Waga's not letting off just yet. He has his heart, and as soon as this goes off, he's gonna, in 3 more seconds, he's gonna regen up like crazy. Yeah, and mTw also has to regen up. He's gonna split his manta right now. No, he will decide to go back. during this entire time, the middle lane pushed itself in and got the ranged tracks here as well. So looking bad for mTw, as I said. But what is Hexor going to go for? He could have had his Aghanim Scepter now up as well, and could have been able to do a crapload more damage. Let's see how much damage he does with the Aghanim Scepter. Okay, it's more pulses. Okay, so he would have been able to do a bunch more damage though. Funzy here in big trouble. Pops his BKB even just to try and get away, but I think the physical damage coming out of Waga when he blinks it one more time is going to be enough to get the kill. There he goes. Pops the ultimate, waited for the BKB to go down. Slow up on Waga. And Shackle doesn't latch, surprisingly. Oh, it's all dire creeps, that's why. So with Funzy down, not having a buyback, this is going to be Rax on the bottom lane as well. Shackle, nicely moved here from Waga, making sure that he doesn't get lashed to his teammate. Bottom lane also get Raxed. So, mTw. Holy crap, guys. So sad, so sad. Assault Quiras up on Synderen, but that won't be able to do that much. And now they're going to seal the deal. This is going to be the third Roshan. He has a cheese and an Aegis. Sand King, okay, he went for a sheep steak. That's also nice. They felt like they need a little bit more disable for that pretty dangerous Broodmother. Alright, CM, you got a cheese. Power shot, trying to slow things down. Venomass is such a nice anti-pusher here. Still has a gem, maybe had to rebot it once or twice. And here we go. Wagamama chopping away, gets slowed, gets shackled, although it doesn't latch, gets nuked a bunch of times, and blinks it offensively still. Manta splits and goes. Synderen uses his ultimate just on him, but look at Waga's HP, there's not too much. Hexor comes in with a huge ultimate. And he still has no, he used the sheepstick already. Synderen looks in big trouble. Waga does have the Aegis. He's like, I don't care, guys. Oh no, he bought back. He didn't even pick up the Aegis. Who has the Aegis? Sorry, guys. Funzy also in big trouble. Okay, here EGM had the Aegis, uses it, and Wagamama TP'd in with his BOTs immediately. Funzy is going to go down for sure, and this is GG. Even if Mini might go down, he doesn't go down at Synderen. Look at this, they're all the way in their fountain. It's just a matter of time until Synderen is going to call the GG. It's going to come right now. There it is. GG, well played. Holy shit, guys. What a game. 15k advantage. What was this? Let's see this here one more time. Wow, 15k advantage in the favor of mTw. And man, and now it's on 15k in the favor of the Radiant. What a turnaround. Almost reminds me of the game we played yesterday. 100 minutes, Mega Creeps for 30 minutes, and we still lose. Here we go. Player of the game, Wagamama for carrying his team like a boss. Stand-in, Hexor for being a good stand-in and still managing to communicate very well with his team. 554 gold on this guy. How much gold per minute does he have? 750 gold per minute. Wow, guys. So let's jump right to the next game. Next game's coming up really soon. Thanks for watching, and peace out.